This bill, that's where I wanted to go with you now. So now you have the man behind the bill, one of the men behind the bill, Senator Langford, likely not wanting to push his own bill forward. McConnell seemingly wanting to vote no on this. What is it that you don't like about this bill from what you've seen, sir?
Well, it's a total disaster. And my principal objection is it creates an express lane for illegal immigration. So first of all, I think it's important to point out that Joe Biden has every authority under existing law to secure the border. He just doesn't want to. On day one, he got rid of Remain in Mexico, was at war with Title 42, has abused his parole power, which is now, amounted to millions of people here being illegally. We don't even know where they are or where they're at. So that's sort of the fundamental premise of this is Biden could do it right now. He doesn't want to. But the language of this bill that's come out is worse than advertised. For example, typically, if you're seeking asylum, it goes through a judicial process. Only, 1 out of 10 of those is actually granted. 90% of them are bogus. This bill actually puts into place an express lane with like a fast pass. If you're seeking asylum, you can be granted at the border by newly deemed asylum agents. These are people who are true believers in the open borders agenda. And so once you're granted asylum, you're a citizen. It's no longer like wait around a little while. You're a citizen. So this would exacerbate the problem and be a magnet for the cartels to drive more people seeking asylum and telling them what to say. It does nothing to reform the parole process, which Joe Biden's abusing. And I also think something that now a lot of people are talking about is it eliminates the jurisdiction of federal courts in the states that are most compromised by this unsecure border, like say in Texas. So it's out of the Fifth Circuit. All this stuff goes to the D.C. Circuit, and you have to wonder why the Democrats won on that.
A number of interesting points that you take issue with. The former president, Donald Trump, sat down with Rob Schmitt last night of Newsmax. He also shared his dissatisfaction with the presented bill. Let's watch.
It's hard to believe because I think it probably would mean the end of their career. This is a Democrat trap. It's a trap for Republicans that would be so stupid, so foolish to sign a bill like this. This bill can't be signed. And it's not only that, it's massive amounts of money going out of town, as we say, going out of town, billions and billions and billions of dollars. And it's so bad on the border. I've never seen anything like it.
At the top of that soundbite, he called out the Republicans who are behind the bill. As Senator Langford of Oklahoma, he's been on Newsmax before. He's come on. He said he wants to secure the border. He's called out this immigration crisis. Why is there such a disconnect going on in the Senate when it comes to Republicans and how they view a solution to the problem?
Well, I mean, the president's right. This is a terrible bill, and it had been negotiated in secret. Chuck Schumer is so anxious for the public not to actually review this thing. He's calling for a vote tomorrow. Think about that. This thing that was negotiated in secret for months, we told was so complicated and complex that every word affects some other section, and we're supposed to vote on it tomorrow. It's totally ridiculous. The process is broken. It's why Americans are frustrated with Washington. And I will tell you, the conversations here in Washington, D.C. are very different than the conversations you have back home in Missouri. Missourians don't understand why you have a president who won't secure the border right now. It's not because of some deficiency in the law that needs to be fixed. It's because we have a president that's not interested in it, and he's captive by the left. They believe in open borders. They're getting exactly what they want, and no language change is going to change that.
All right, and Missouri Senator Eric Schmitt joining National Report. Senator, thank you for your time. We appreciate that.